Me and my wife, because we watched the Jeffrey Dahmer, 10 episodes on Netflix, we started getting into the whole serial killer vibe, and we just watched this movie about Ted Bundy. And he said this particular joke that I think is very horrible. Okay, I don't think this is funny at all. He said, "Why do women wear perfume and makeup?" He says, "Because they're ugly and they stink." That's what he said. Obviously, this guy had a lot of hatred for women. I mean, there's no question. I mean, it's just, the way he spoke about them, the complete selfishness. I mean, he looked at women like they were just an object. They weren't human beings. They weren't, someone's daughter. They weren't someone's wife. They weren't someone's mother, or for that matter, their life, their future that they'll have. And he just disregarded that. He didn't look them at, he did not look at them as human beings. He looked at them as just a mark for his own pleasure, for his own sadistic pleasure. And, he got electrocuted, rightfully so. But you know, we were just watching these. I don't know why. We're watching like Richard Ramirez, The Night Stalker. I don't know why. You're like, what's wrong with you, April? I just find it interesting. I find it interesting how a person could get to a level where they have absolutely no regard for just people that like I said, fellow human beings that are mothers, daughters, sisters, brothers, and they just look at them like a mark for their own, personal satisfaction, whether it be violent, whether it be sexual. And, I just find it to be a little interesting that someone could get to that level because it's sick. It's twisted and it's sick. And we live in a crazy, crazy world. Every day you hear something new, something sadistic. So, it's good to be educated because, you have to teach your children certain things, like what Ted Bundy did, how he was in the van. He went to that poor, oh my God, that poor 12-year-old girl. That broke my heart. And, he's like, oh, your father is hurt. He says, come in the car. And the girl's like, oh my God, my father's hurt. And she came and he raped her. He killed her. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. And it's just important to educate yourself because I want to teach my children. There are crazy people out there, and you have to be. A lot of my friends they try to shelter their kids. They don't talk to them about the world. They don't talk to them about nothing. No, no. I want my kids to be well aware that there are crazy people out there, so that this way they protect themselves. They would never go into a stranger's car. They don't talk to strangers, and they just that's it. They'll run. You know what I mean? And obviously, try to scream for help. I mean, God forbid, I would never want my children to be in a situation like that. Oh my God. But it's a crazy world that we live in, and you have to just be aware of a lot of people out there who are potentially Ted Bundys, and it's a scary world.